Alright, what is going on, world? Today I want to discuss why I stopped polyphasic sleeping. Basically, if you guys have been following along my journey, I have a whole bunch of videos from the beginning of the year documenting my full days as I was taking you through these polyphasic sleeping experiments. And I also broke out several videos where I just kind of like this one where I sit in front of the camera and I discuss the effects after 1 month and 2.5 months of doing polyphasic sleeping. At that time, I had a very structured job. Now that things have changed, I've manipulated things. So today, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I want to discuss why I stopped polyphasic sleeping. So, if you guys do follow along my journey, you know that I believe hormones and optimizing your body is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. If you want to go out there and accomplish your goals and your dreams in the world, you need to figure out how to deal with all this. If you know how to optimize this, if you know how to get the best results out of your body and out of your mind, then when you go out there in the world, you can give your best to your goals, to your dreams, or to other people out there in the world. I think you have to help yourself first. So when I first started polyphasic sleeping, I had started a new job. At that job, I was working night shifts. So I was working 11 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning. So I had to manipulate and change up my schedule from my previous lifestyle. As I started manipulating my life and started trying to sleep for 7 to 8 hours during the day, I found it just wasn't working well for me. And I've discussed this in those previous videos. Those will all be in the description box below there. It was working, sleeping long periods during the day, it prevented me from being productive. I couldn't go out there and meet up with people. I couldn't shoot videos. And it was just taking up so much of my day. Sleeping was just taking over my day, and I felt all I was doing was sleeping, eating, and working. So I had to change something up, and I found this naturally. I just started sleeping less and having naps during the day. So I started to do some research into this to see, what kind of effects, what am I doing to my body by sleeping for only 3 to 4 hours and having these kind of short, quick naps throughout the day. And I realized by doing my research, and I stumbled upon a few videos on YouTube here, is that I was doing polyphasic sleeping. So I was like, you know what, I'm really gonna push this to the test. If I'm already doing it anyways, I might as well document it for you guys and give you guys my results. So I really figured out my sleeping window. If you're following along there, basically I was working as a night auditor at a very prestigious hotel here in London, Ontario, and I was actually having naps during my work shift. So if you're watching this, if you were my old boss, I apologize, but at 4 in the morning, nothing was really going on, so I'd have a quick 20-minute power nap on one of the couches out in the main lobby. And during that time, it was very easy to implement polyphasic sleeping into my lifestyle because my lifestyle was super structured. Now, since that time, I have moved. I am in a new place now, and I have a new job. Basically, I'm a full-time videographer, and I full-time help people run their YouTube channels, build up their social media, and I also make videos for myself, for my own YouTube channel. So when I did start this new job or this new opportunity, my lifestyle then changed drastically from that night auditor, that night shift job. So I had to relearn again, what is the best way to handle this? Because some days I'm out and about there in the world, I'm videoing for people, and it could be a 10, 12, 14 hour day. Like, I don't have time to get in a quick power nap. I can't just be like, hey guys, I only slept for 3 to 4 hours last night, so I have to have a little bit of a nap. It's kind of like with intermittent fasting. I took on intermittent fasting to make my life easier so I didn't have to take breaks just to eat. I still wanted to get great results without having to sacrifice my goals and my productivity at that same time. So after about 3 months of doing polyphasic sleeping, quite structured, and I really had it all scheduled out, moving to this new lifestyle completely messed it up. And I noticed for myself that I just wasn't doing well cognitively. I was still trying to uphold these polyphasic sleeping experiments by having, 2 or 3 times a week I'd sleep for 7 to 8 hours, and then throughout the other times I was trying to sleep for only 3 to 4 and have these power naps. And because my life was just all over the place, and it's very situational, as I like to say. It's not super structured like I had with that job. It just wasn't easy to keep up with these polyphasic sleeping experiments, so that is why I stopped. Now, I do plan on trying to implement and take advantage of these in the future. So in the future, if my lifestyle changes, I don't have such a situational lifestyle, situational job where I don't know what's happening day to day, then yeah, I definitely want to experiment with these more and push them to the test. But as of right now in my life, I felt like these sleeping experiments were hindering me. I wasn't getting great results in the gym anymore because my lifestyle just wasn't as structured and scheduled as it was for those 3 months. So that is why I stopped polyphasic sleeping experiments. Now, it's not an excuse. These are factors that are affecting me in my life, and that is what I think is most important for you guys to take away if you're following along my journey, is that there's factors, there's limitations, you might have weak points in your life or on your body that you need to learn and understand and learn how to work around them. I've heavily been experimenting with my life with, as I mentioned, intermittent fasting, a ketogenic diet, caloric deficit versus caloric surplus, all these different situations in life to see how it affected me, so that when something does come up in my life, I know how to quickly handle it. I know how to quickly deal with it. So I knew within about a week to a week and a half that with this new lifestyle that polyphasic sleeping just wasn't going to work well for me. I felt it drawing me down. I felt like it was hindering my life. So that is why I decided to stop. Now, I'd love to know what you guys think. Have you been experimenting with polyphasic sleeping experiments for a long time? I'd love to know. So please go leave your comment in the comment section below. As I mentioned, I still find this super fascinating. Some of our great minds from the past, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, a lot of these gentlemen, later on in their life, they took advantage of polyphasic sleeping to be more productive in their life. They sacrificed sleep, or they optimized it so that they could get the most out of their productivity day to day, so that they could create, so that they could build more knowledge and more skills and leave a legacy well after they've been gone from this world. So I believe that there's merit to this. I want to keep experimenting with this in the future, but at this point in my life, I just cannot continue on with these polyphasic sleeping experiments. So as I mentioned there, if you've been doing this for a couple months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, I want to know about it. I want to know how it's affecting you and your life. So go tell me in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video here. I am the Hungarian experiment. Alright, quick change of scenery there. I forgot to add this into the video. I have another video out discussing the effects of sleep and sleep deprivation on the body. What hormones are activated while you are sleeping? What hormones are not getting taken advantage of when you are depriving yourself from sleep? This is some serious stuff that I want to talk about and discuss. And again, I have a whole other video on that. So if you guys are interested, if you know me and my journey, I'm all about optimizing your body through your hormones. If you can optimize your growth hormone levels, if you can have more growth hormone naturally running through your body, you're gonna have more testosterone, you're gonna be able to put on muscle easier, you're gonna have a clearer cognitive function. There are so many aspects that come when you optimize your hormone levels naturally in your body. And I believe that if you don't have a solid sleep structure, that this is going to affect those hormones. And that is something that I felt during that week and a half period when I was changing my lifestyle. So if you guys are interested, make sure you go check out that video. It'll be in the description box below there. And honestly guys, just experiment with life. Experiment with yourself. Find out what works best for you. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I believe as we go through our journeys in life, as we go from a child to a teenager to an adult, and then our bodies are done developing. Like, our bodies are still developing when we're adults. About, for men, to the age of 30 to 35, our bodies are still developing, and I think it's important to optimize the hell out of it so you can get the most out of your body. And then when you're in your 35, 40, 50, that's when you need to be reducing things to help maintain it. So, as I mentioned there, take advantage, experiment while you're young, learn from your body, learn how to take advantage of these different factors of your life, like sleep, like food and nutrition, like your social life, like your sex life. All these factors are going to add and build up and to help you get the most out of your body and the most out of your brain. So I just wanted to throw this at the end of the video here because I forgot to put it in, but definitely go check out that other video. It's going to break down why you need to be optimizing your hormones and why you need to be optimizing your sleep. Sleep is very, very important. Thank you so much for watching, world. I am the Hungarian Experiment.